Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your January 2018 or 2019. I'm sorry, whoa, 2019. That's pretty awesome. This is going to be your January general reading. I am traveling. That's why I've got so many different changes of scenery going on in my videos right now. So, couple of quick announcements. Yes, I know that nobody can subscribe. Something's wrong with my YouTube channel. Yay! I do not know how to fix it. I'm still working on it. But yes, I know that if you're interested in this channel, if these readings resonate with you, please keep my name in my Moonlit Tarot Scope. You can also just add this to, just click add and then add to playlist and watch later, so you can pull it up later, and that way you can find my channel. But I am working on that. I am trying to get that fixed as soon as possible. Okay, Scorpios. What else? Oh, yes, I do personal readings in the form of a video. So if you could just email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com. Kind of let me know what your situation is, and then we can go from there, okay? I can offer you some ideas, some spreads, and we can go from there, okay? And with all that being said, I want to go ahead and let me check here my video. Make sure I can barely see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead with your reading, okay? So this is going to be a general reading. Basically, whatever the cards want to say is what is going to be announced, okay? All right. I've already done my opening. I'm going to go ahead and say a quick little prayer, and then I'm going to shuffle. Your angels, ascendant masters, ancestors, spirits of the bright white light, what messages do I have for Scorpio for January 2019? What do they need to know? Messages for Scorpio, January 2019. I believe that's it. Okay. Okay. Still going. Bottom of the deck, star card. I'm going to put that to the side. Get back to that. So we have 7 of Wands, Strength card, 6 of Swords, the Hierophant, 8 of Swords, Death card, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Well, you guys have had a lot going on, Scorpio. Again, please keep in mind, this is not going to resonate with everyone. But for some of you, it's going to resonate. It's going to make a lot of sense. Some of what I see is specific, and I can see more than one scenario. So I'm just going to kind of go through the story. There's definitely been some conflict with you. I believe that you have risen above the conflict using your inner strength and your willingness to protect your family. And this has gone on in the recent past. Although it has not been easy, this has been rough sailing, rough waters. I do see you moving in a different direction, however. I think this new journey that you're on, and this could be a physical move or moving in with a partner, moving away from someone, or it could just be a new journey that you happen to be on. Let me go ahead and clarify the 6 of Swords for Scorpio. Why is the 6 of Swords here for Scorpio? Let me clarify with my playing cards. Why is the 6 of Swords for Scorpio? Could be dealing with Taurus, a Leo. All right, so I think what's happening is you're moving out of a situation. You're moving away from a situation where in the past you were always defensive. You always had to feel defensive. Can you see? Yes, you can see. Okay. You had to feel defensive. You had to draw on your inner strength, which you did, or you could also be doing, a Leo could be helping you, or a fire sign could be helping you, assisting you. Because it's not physical strength that's going to fix this problem. This is an inner strength issue. There's an easier path, Scorpio, but you did not take the easier path. That's what I'm seeing here. You chose the more difficult path, but at the end of the day, you did it because you are seeking happiness. At the end of the day, we have the 5 of Diamonds, the 6 of Swords. Now, this journey is a rough journey. I like this because he's got his family with him. So it makes me think that whatever path that you're moving into, Scorpio, it's going to affect the people around you, your children, your significant other, your family members. You could be moving away from a fight. You could be sick and tired of the fighting. It's not so much of a surrender as it is an escape. It is a change. You're making a change. You really did need to draw on your strength to do this, because this is the type of strength that comes with experience. It comes from within, and it comes from your ability to lead. So I think in the recent past, a decision was made that helped you move on from something, move forward. At your present, we have the Hierophant, the 8 of Swords, and then the Death card. So I need to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant and the Death card here. So we have some major arcana. Of course, this could relate to Taurus or another Scorpio. This could be about you. The Death card could definitely have to do with this journey that you're on. So let's see. You're dealing with something right now. Something's dying right now, Scorpio. Is it a relationship, or is it the fantasy of a relationship? The idea that you had that things were going to work out with this person this way, and it didn't? You're seeking a more spiritual path. You're using your spiritual guidance. Maybe you're going to a spiritual teacher or guru. Maybe you're speaking with a therapist. If not, I think it's a good idea. I definitely think it's a good idea, because you're going through a lot right now, Scorpio. We have Death and the 8 of Swords. I think you're in a space right now of fear. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Spirits from the bright white light, ancestors, angels, and ascendant masters. What is the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? Let's get some clarification for Scorpio's presence. Clarification, please. Okay. Tough climb. Grief. Okay. All right. So this hasn't been an easy journey. We have another 5. We have a 5 of hearts in reverse with death. Okay. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are leaving a marriage or leaving home or leaving a situation, and you're getting married. You're something had to die. I don't know if you have recently suffered a death. But I see these two cards, Scorpio, of you really going to a new place within yourself in order to move in the right direction. Because I think right now, you're present, I'm seeing a lot of struggle. I see that you're seeking help. I think that you may be trying not to see this death, or maybe you are grieving someone, or you're grieving a past relationship. And if so, I'm sorry, because I know that hurts. You don't want to see it, but it's there. My cards are telling me to get or reunite with an old friend, possibly a friend with a younger friend, a male or female with dark hair, just to help you deal with this death that you are, you're not wanting to deal with it. Okay, is what I'm saying. You don't want to deal with it, but you can't not deal with it. And I know that you're going to, because we have the Hierophant here. You have this spiritual presence. And even though this is all really tough for you, you are going to move past this. This is a cycle. Everything cycles. And the tarot is just always reaffirming everything cycles. And so you're at the end of a cycle. And right now you don't like the way it feels, but you don't have to do it alone. You can get spiritual advice, and you can reunite with a friend, okay, to get you through this, because you got to take these blindfolds off and you've got to face the death. It could be the death of a relationship, the end of a marriage. It could be a part of you that has died and can no longer live a certain way. Okay. And that's why you've used your strength in the past to move. You're moving. And I don't know physically moving, but you're going in a different direction. But right now you're struggling, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and look into the future. Let's see what we have here. So our future cards, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, which is a lot of stability, which I really want to see for you, because I know that you're struggling, Scorpio. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So to me, this really lets me know that, okay, so the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is letting me know that with patience, you're going to get what exactly you need, the resources that you need to get the stability that you need. I know that for some of you, you are walking away from a marriage and starting a new one. Some of you are walking away from a marriage and starting a new, and depending on your own resources. And this is causing struggle, but you have to hang in there, because you will be fruitful, but it's going to take more time than you anticipated. Okay. This could also be a wedding. So I'm definitely seeing a wedding here. It could be something to do with this reuniting of friends. Maybe there was a death in the family and this is a funeral. Again, I don't mean to speak lightly of it, but death is part of life. And so when we sometimes we join together when we say goodbye to someone, and it's a gathering of some sort. Regardless, there's some kind of gathering going on with you and maybe a new group of friends. But it's a wonderful feeling of connection and some stability here. There's some stability here where this is your future, okay? So I want you to know that you will have the gains, earth, fire. You will have the gains that you need to move forward. It's just moving a little slowly. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which I see as a beautiful card in this reading. He's leaving all of his cups behind. He's leaving them all behind. But think about what that burden would be to carry that on his back. So you were having to, and I know you're doing this. I know it. All of this traveling is going on. You are having to leave. You are going to have to let something die. And not only that, but you're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices to do it. And once you walk away, you're walking away toward better things. See, the moon is smiling down on this man. He's got his walking stick. He's leaving. The cups are behind. These are his cups. Okay, so it's hard to walk away. A lot of times, to me, this could be an overcoming of an addiction. In your case, Scorpio, I see this as the positive side of the cycle that you're currently in, which is you really need to walk away. You need to let go of all of your fears, your worries, your material things in order to move on this path in a smoother journey, in a smoother way. And the moon is smiling down on him because he is leaving behind what burdens him. Even though there are people in this world where all they want is just one cup, and he's walking away from 8. Why? Because this is not their journey. This is your journey, Scorpio. This is what you need to do. You know, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card, so I found that very telling. This is a wish-fulfilling card, and in one sense, one of your old dreams has died. But you have now that you've matured and you've moved into a new cycle, you have a new dream in mind. And if you use your intuition, some of this is just using I don't always see this as a negative card. This is sometimes if you blindfold yourself, if you keep those senses blocked, then you can use these senses. Okay, you can use the senses I'm using when I read cards. You can use your intuition, your empathy, your emotional depth, because you're very, very deep, Scorpio, in order to move into this magical place where your wishes are fulfilled. But it's been difficult, and right now, I want to say right now is the hardest part, but I see in the future, I really do see hope here. You're going to get your resources. It's going to take time. You're going to have the stability that you need. But at the same time, you're going to be able to walk away from all this nonsense, okay, that's been holding you down. That all of this, it's all been holding you down. It's the lion. It's these people beating you up with their wands, okay? And you have to leave it all behind. But once you do, you're going to have freedom, and you're going to get your wish is going to be fulfilled. So Scorpios, I love you. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. I know, I can tell there's a lot going on, but I know that this is just the cycle that you need to be on right now. I do think it's a beautiful reading, and I do see you moving forward. Whatever it is you're struggling to deal with right now, my advice and the card's advice, take a spiritual look at it. Use your third eye, your intuition, your empathic abilities, okay? Use your emotions, because you are, Scorpios see things differently than any other sign. They feel things differently, deeper. And this is going to get you out of these rough waters, okay? See what? We got a tough climb here. But that's what you guys are doing right now, and it's going to get better, okay? All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching my video. I wish you guys a lot of love, a lot of light. I look forward to continuing on this journey with you, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your January. Goodbye.